try to record this meeting. Okay. Yes, today we are discussing BSc first year, first semester programming in C syllabus. Say according to the university, the first 4 units we have in the programming in C. Okay, we'll discuss one by one. Unit 1 consists 4 sections, 4 parts. The first part is called computer fundamentals. Okay, unit 1, the first topic is computer fundamentals. Here we try to discuss in detail about introduction of computers, like what is computer, what is the use of computer, what is the advantages and disadvantages for using computers, characteristics of computers, different classifications of computers, block diagram of a computer or anatomy of a computer, different types of memory hierarchies, and also we are discussing here introduction to operating system. What is operating system? Different types of operating systems with examples in real world at present, what we are using, different types of operating system in the market, like Windows based operating system, Linux based operating system, Mac operating system, like mobility operating systems, like different types of operating system what we are using in the real world. We try to discuss in detail in the introduction of operating system, and some operational views of a CPU. CPU stands for here what? Central Processing Unit. Okay, so in the unit 1, what is the first topic? Computer fundamentals. There we try to discuss from the scratch of computer. What is computer? What is the abbreviation of computer? Characteristics of computer, advantages, disadvantages of computer, classifications of computer, anatomy or block diagram of computer, what is memory, different types of memories, primary memory, secondary memory. Again, primary consists what are the different types of primary memories, different types of secondary memories. We try to discuss in detail in the computer fundamentals, including what? Operating system, types of operating system, examples and functionalities of operating system. Okay, and complete overview of what? CPU, Central Processing Unit. Coming to the unit 1, second topic or second part, program fundamentals. Program fundamentals. See, in the program fundamentals, there we are discussing what is program, why we need to write the program, how program is going to be generalized, how program we are going to be writing, and we are discussing in detail classification of different programming languages, what is compiler, what is the job of compilation, okay, what is compiling, interpreting, loading, linking of a particular program. Means here we are discussing from the scratch of what is program, what are the steps involved to construct a program, how program is going to be compiling, how program is going to be executing, how high level instructions are converted into assembly level instructions and machine level instructions, and how it going to be produce a resultant output to the end users, like complete development of program and software development we are going to be discussing in what? Program fundamentals. Okay, in the unit 1 second part, what we are learning about program fundamentals. In program fundamentals, what we are discussing, what is program, why we need to write program, how to write a program, how to construct a program based on the business logic. Once we are writing the program, on what language we need to write, like in real world so many languages are there, right? So on that, which language we need to write instructions, and how to send that instructions to the CPU, how these program high level instructions are converted into what? Assembly level instructions and machine level instructions. We try to discuss in detail. Internally, some words we are hearing here: compiling. What is compiling? What is the job of compiling? What is interpreting? What is loading and linking of a particular program? And complete development of program. One simple examples. Okay, we try to discuss in detail about program fundamentals. Coming to the unit 1, third section, third part, algorithms. What it is? Algorithms. What is algorithm? What is the definition of algorithm? How to construct different ways of stating algorithms? Like different types of algorithms we can construct using step form, pseudocode, flowchart. Some strategy of designing algorithms, structured programming concept. Okay, we try to discuss uh, here flowcharts, symbols, how to design particular algorithm based on the problem statement, what is structured programming, and we try to discuss some structural programming concepts. So this is the third part of unit 1. Okay, we are discussing unit 1, third part about algorithms. Okay, after that we move to the basics of C language. Okay, we try to discuss what next? Basics of C language. See, yeah, according to our university syllabus, we are discussing in the unit 1 introduction of C language. Complete overview of C language, why the name came for C language. Okay, and what is C language? Before C language, is there any other languages are there? If there, what type of applications we are developed using the before C language? Okay, why we need to learn C language? What are the different features of C language? Okay, and how to construct a program based on C syntax. Okay, like syntax here, we are using syntaxes in the programming language. Based on the syntax, we try to construct the program. We are writing program according to the particular language syntax. Okay, here we are discussing in detail about what is C language, history of C language, features of C language. Okay, fundamentals and overview of C language. After that, we are learning about syntax of C language, how to write a program using C language. And we discuss one simple basic program like hello world program. Okay, using C syntax, how to write that program, how to compile and how to execute that program. Okay, see, we require to execute C programs. We are using some IDEs, integrated development environments. Their own turbo C++ IDE is there, dev C++ is there, code blocks was there, like different types of C IDs are available in the market. We try to discuss different types of IDs, how to download and install particular C softwares. We try to discuss in detail practically. Okay, and we are discussing about C syntax, one program with the output execution flow of execution of C basic program, and complete structure of a C program, tokens, C tokens. There we discussing in detail about what is identifiers, what is variables, what is keywords, what is data types, what is constants, operators, expressions, like that, strings. We try to discuss the overall topics are going to be divided into subparts using a topic called C tokens. We try to discuss in detail about C tokens. There, each and every subparts we try to discuss in detail. That is called fundamental of what our programming. Like what is identifiers, what is variables, how many keywords are there in C language. Okay, what is data type, what are the different data types. Okay, and what is constants, operators, what are the different operators supported by C language, what is expression, how to evaluate that expression, precedence and associativity, and how to convert one type into another type. We try to discuss in detail in basics of C language. See, if you observe very clearly, unit 1 consists 4 subparts, 4 sections. There we are discussing in detail about computer fundamentals, because most of the non-background computer students are there in our sessions. Okay, that SEC University provided some basic fundamentals of computers in one part. After that, we try to discuss some program fundamentals. What is program? How to construct the program? There some words, reserved words. What is compiling? What is interpreting? Loading, linking. Okay, we try to discuss some new words. Okay, and algorithms. What is algorithm? Okay, what is step form? How to construct step form? Pseudocode, flow charts. What are the different notations to construct the flow chart? We try to discuss. After that, we are entering into what? C programming language. There we discussed what is C language, overview of C language, and we try to discuss in detail about structural programming, how to write the program, how to compile, how to execute, how to get the resultant output screen. We try to discuss in detail. Okay. Next, coming to unit 2. Okay, this is about unit 1. And coming to unit 2, unit 2 again, Vishal not required to note anything. Okay, I will share these material in the group. Okay, later you can write down in the book. Fine, don't worry, just listen the session. Yeah, not required to note at present. I will share complete notes, don't worry. Coming to unit 2, we are discussing 3 parts here in unit 2. One is called input output. Okay, everyone is familiar about these words, right? Input and output. Input means we are giving some instructions to the computer. The CPU takes that input to data and processing it. After that, it gives what? Output or result to the end users. Okay, in the unit 2, we try to discuss in detail about what are the different input types and output types are there in C language, like non-formatted input output functions and formatted input output functions, along with some escape sequences. We try to discuss in the unit 2 input output part. Okay, there we need to learn, okay, what are the various C input functions, what are the various C output functions, how to use input functions, how to use output functions. We try to discuss in detail in the input output, and some escape sequences are there. Okay, we'll discuss how to move the cursor into the new line, backspace, okay, everything, tab space. We try to discuss in the escape sequences. Next, second part of unit 2 is what? Control statements. Okay, see the control statement, the name clearly tells about what? Controlling the flow of execution of your program. Okay, they're again categorized by different types, like selection statements there. Okay, iterative statements there, jumping statements is there, conditional statements are there, like different categories there. We try to discuss how to give conditions in the program. Based on the condition, how control flows within the program and executes different parts of the blocks of the program. We try to discuss in detail each topic with a syntax and example programs, different example programs, like if else, nested if else. eh, these are all called conditional statements. Okay, some operators, comma operators, and so on. Coming to the selection statements, like switch is a selection statement. Okay, we'll discuss what is switch, what is the syntax of switch. We try to discuss in detail with several examples with the switch statement. And iterative statements or looping statements, we try to discuss in detail what is while loop, what is do while loop, what is for loop. Okay, and also we discuss some special control statements or jumping statements, like go to, break, continue, return, and exit. Okay, we'll discuss all these topics including several relevant examples. Okay, I am going to be explaining the syntax. theoretical definition, one example program relevant with outputs. Okay, yeah, we can also draw with each and every examples flowcharts also. Then I will instruct you how to draw the flowchart related to the example program we'll discuss. Next, arrays and strings. The third part of unit 2 is what? Arrays and strings. Okay, there we'll discuss what is arrays, what is the use of arrays, before using arrays topic or concept, what are the problems we faced previously before arrays, what are the problems we faced programmatically, even we are using several conditional statements, basic syntax, tokens, still why we require to use arrays we try to discuss. And arrays categorized what? One dimensional, two dimensional, like n dimensional. We try to discuss each and every uh, topic including what? Syntax and relevant example programs. Okay, there we discuss some header files also given, like c type.h, character type.h. H represents here header files. Okay, you may are familiar with the different types of file extensions, right? Like a doc, documented file, txt, text files, jpg. Okay, jpg files, like png files, like different file formats, Adobe files there, excel files, .xls, xlts, like different extension files are, you know. Okay, coming to the programming, that to be in c++ especially, we are using some inbuilt files. Okay, those are all called header files, we can call it, with extension what? .h. C type.h is the header file. It consists all the functionalities of what? Character related functionalities. C type.h. We try to discuss what are the inbuilt functions are there in C type.h and how to use those inbuilt functions in the our programs. We try to discuss. And also we go with another header file called string.h is a header file. String.h header file also consists string operation functions included in the built-in header file called string.h header file. We try to discuss in detail what are the string.h functions and how to implement those functions in our program. Okay, yeah, these multi-dimensional arrays comes under arrays topic only. There we'll discuss one dimensional, two dimensional and multi-dimensional arrays. So this is about what? Unit 2. Okay. In the unit 2, how many subtopics are there? Three topics are there. One is input output functions, control statements, another called arrays and strings. Okay. Yes. Remaining two units I try to explain in the next session. Okay. Up to here, yeah, up to here, if you have any doubts, then you try to ask to me.